Hey y'all, Nate back again. We are checking out the cards that I'm sending to Express Level PSA. And yeah, we're just checking everything out here. Gonna look at the cards a little closer. If you saw my other video, I went through 2 giant stacks of cards that I really need to grade, but I've been putting it off for about 10 years now. So no exaggeration. But yeah, I actually picked out a nice little stack of cards to go through Express Level. So we are just going to check out these cards a little closer. I don't want to take this card out of the sleeve because this card is just immaculate, and that is no exaggeration. I really wish I could show this card off like in person to each and every one of you, because this card just really looks solid, like a PSA 10. I think I said in that other video that I actually had one of these cards that I sold for $100 back before the even before the Pokemon Go craze, or maybe early on. But yeah, really was tracking down this card again because you could kind of pick them up a little cheaper than that. But just so happened that I sold it and I never got another one back until after the prices were crazy. So this is the main reason for this submission. So that's going off to the side there. Then we have this Skyridge Charizard card that I actually had another copy of in my binder, but I was able to pick this one up at a decent price. Does have a little crease there on the left side, but other than that and the top edge, see, you can see like a little crease there on the top edge, and the top right edge is a little rough. But other than that, I mean, this card looks really good. I had a PSA 3 copy. You can see there's the bend kind of going towards the back there on the right side. I had a PSA 3 copy of this card, which is the one I sold. You can check out some of my posts on my Instagram. But it looks so much worse than this one. So I'm just hoping for like better than a 3, but you really don't know with the creases. This is anywhere from 3 to 6 range probably, but it's really going to be up for interpretation of the grader. Here we have a Blastoise. I'm not going to take some of these out because they're just kind of straightforward. You know, you got some typical edge wear on this one, and the surface scratches on the hollows. You know, we're not shooting for 9s on this one by any means. But, you know, it's a first edition Blastoise. You know, you got to grade it. First edition Venusaur. We have same thing. Some surface scratching, but not as much on the Venusaur, really. The Venusaur just comes down to the edge wear on the back. So you can see down here on the bottom edge, we got some edge wear. On the top edge, we got some edge wear. But overall, pretty solid. Now, this Charizard I will take out because I kind of want to guess the grade on this one. So this one's got some silvering on the sides, which is pretty typical for WotC. But if you look at the surface, you know, we got some scratching down here off of the hollow. But the actual hollow itself, the scratching is so light, you can kind of barely see it unless you're really shining on it. And then the back overall is pretty decent shape. Nothing really standing out. So this card, I mean, it could surprise me, but I'm just really shooting for the like 7 range. But overall, a fantastic looking Shadowless Charizard. Keeping my expectations low at like a 6. Kind of shooting for a 7, but I might be surprised with an 8. But yeah, you really don't know nowadays. Here we have a Shining Charizard. The Shining Charizard is in very nice shape. It's shifted a little to the left, so not really 10 quality. And it's got this weird dot on the back. So it's like a white dot, but it's not like edge whitening, but it's an odd dot for sure. But overall, really solid card. Once again, shooting for like the 7, maybe 8 range if I'm lucky. But yeah, worthy card to have graded. Now we have a Gold Star Rayquaza. No matter what condition, worth grading because it is what it is. But this guy has some pretty significant edge wear. Even the top, I mean, you can tell this card has been taken in and out of a binder, unfortunately, because it's got that little top edge crimping. That's mostly why I want to get this card graded, because out of all my cards, this guy has probably seen the most life. And I just really want to get it graded just to preserve that Rayquaza's condition, you know. But overall, pretty nice card. Not looking for anything spectacular. And then I'm sure you see the next card. We got a Gold Star Charizard right here. I think I told you this story in my other video, but picked this guy up for $45. Actually picked up a second copy the exact same day for $45. I think it was at like a V-Stock or something. V-Stock had 2 copies of this card, and it was when I was first getting back into collecting. I really was focused on the Gold Star cards because I got a Gold Star Mewtwo from a friend, and it just really opened the door for collecting Gold Stars. So I started early with them. Basically saw this card, and I'm like, there's no way that's a Gold Star Charizard. At the time, they were selling for about 90 bucks, and this V-Stock had this one and one slightly less condition for $45 each. So I immediately bought them both because I'm like, hey, I'm basically getting a free Charizard Gold Star out of this. And that's exactly what I did. I bought them both, immediately sold one, like put it on eBay that same day, and basically got this for free. Would have been much better if I would have just held on to it, but I was an early collector and I had other cards to buy. So kind of funny story there. But yeah, this is going to be my PSA Express submission. Really solid cards. Just mainly focused on getting a 10 out of this guy. I really don't know. 3 to 6 range for this. Probably 5 to 6 range for Blastoise and Venusaur. Maybe 6, 7 range for Charizard. 7, 8 range for Shining Charizard. Gold Star Rayquaza is hard to gauge. I mean, it depends how they count that top edge wear. I mean, it could be anywhere from like 4 to 6 range. So this one's kind of up for interpretation as well. But the Gold Star Charizard, I'm really hoping for 7, 8 range. This one could surprise me at being even a 9, but I don't think I pointed this out just yet. But look on the E. There's like a random ink dot. And I've looked at this like under heavy magnification. This is in no way damage. You can literally see the ink colors within the dot, just like you would on a normal ink dot on the edge. So it's literally a blue ink dot in the middle of the E. So I don't know what they'll do with that. But yeah, should be very interesting submission, to say the least. And going to be pricey submission, but it'll be worth it. So let me know what you guys think. What are your estimated grades? I'm probably going to give away something if someone can guess the grades for most of these down in the comments below. So leave a message, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.